The 25th season of the Friday Night Football Showdown comes to a conclusion tonight. Happy Friday, everybody. Alongside Nigel Whittington, I'm Matt DiGregorio. 7 teams from the 6 coastal counties began the night with hopes to punch their ticket to next week's South State Championship games.
With potential wins tonight, both Poplarville and Pass Christian could guarantee a Coast team in the 4A state title game, while a win for Pascagoula meant the Coast would be represented in the 6A state championship contest.
And that is where we will start tonight. State quarterfinal action in 6A. Picayune hosting Hancock for the second time this season. The Tide took the first clash 59-28 over the Hawks, picked things up early in the first. Kyson Canan is picked off by Kalen Johnson, called down deep inside of Hancock territory. The very next play, Xavier Dennis burst through the defense in for 6. Extra point makes it 7-0 Maroon Tide. But Hancock would respond. Canan drops back, smoke and go complete to Bryson Thompson for a big gain. Canan would take it in on the very next play to knot the game at 7 apiece. Following the kickoff, Dennis does it again on the very next play. 2 offensive plays for Picayune, 2 Xavier Dennis rushing touchdowns. Extra point gives the Tide a 14-7 advantage only a minute and 40 seconds into the game. Still in the first, Dennis with the carry once again takes this one 97 yards to the crib, 198 yards on just first quarter touchdown runs alone. Picayune moves in front 24-7 and they wouldn't be done. Canan drops back. Alabama commit Nolan Wilson takes him down for the sack. Macon Burnett also tallied a sack on that drive. He pushes in for a short touchdown run here to extend the Tide's lead. Dennis would add a few more touchdowns in the first half as Picayune eliminates Hancock with a 52-20 victory.
Checking out the Tomcats back at Perk for the second straight week as they host the Golden Tornadoes. 2 teams whose bread and butter is defense, but we had plenty of offense early as Xander Howard is going to drop back. Going to look over to his right, see nothing open, and use those legs that the good Lord gave him. He discards a defender with one arm, and the rest is history as he helps the Tomcats draw first blood. Laurel going to need an answer as Bryson Bivens, he's going to drop back and throw up a straight missile. Double coverage doesn't matter. Zachariah Jenkins, he helps the Golden Eagles draw even at 7 apiece. Now a few drives later, he's familiar under center. Aiden Green, direct snap, hopping over an arm tackle, and the patient run turns into pure speed as the back glides in. Tomcats lead 14-7. Laurel ball, Bivens connects with Martavius Collier. The ball, check this out, knocked out of bounds, dribbles back into his hand, heck of a play, and on third down, right back to Collier. He's gonna take this, spin off a couple defenders, and then he's just gonna make it a foot race. This would tie things at 14-all, and things would stay tight, but a last-second field goal is gonna end the Tomcats season as the Golden Tornadoes win 24-21.
Back to 6A, Pascagoula facing Hattiesburg up in the Pine Belt. The Panthers riding a 5-game winning streak, battling the Tigers in the postseason for the 3rd straight year. Pick this one up in the first quarter. Gavin Duckworth with a screen to Bryson Barnes. A double pass connects with Davian Young, who races in for 6. Panthers take a 7-0 lead. Ensuing Panthers drive here, Jared Loper leaves it for Darius Carter, works himself in for a Pascagoula score. Game now tied at 7. Same score in the second. Ducksworth looking for the end zone, lofts it into the hands of Josh Marshall to give the Tigers a 7-point advantage once again. Hattiesburg with the ball now. Davian Young gets the carry, decides, not going to go that way, switches fields, see ya never. A reservation for 6 gives Hattiesburg a 14-point lead. From there on out, the Tigers would take control as they clinch a spot in the South State Championship game for a 2nd straight year. And here's how things look in 6A. Ridgeland winners over Neshoba Central, a massive scoring night up there in the northern side. Warren Central downing Lake Cormorant 24-7. That will be your North Championship bracket there. Hattiesburg going to play host to Picayune in the South State game next week. Taking a look at this remaining bracket here, Ridgeland and Warren Central. It's going to be one heck of a game up there on the north side. Hattiesburg, Picayune, really all 4 of these teams, Nigel, have a serious opportunity here in the 6A playoffs.
Oh yeah, we're going to shift our attention to 5A. West Point, they shut out team. They're going to Holmes County Central, who got the win over Cleveland Central. We got Wayne County, Brookhaven, wasn't even close. Brookhaven moving on, facing on Laurel. That game we highlighted Stone and Laurel pretty close, but Laurel's going to get that one. We're going to check out how the 5A state semis look out. West Point and Holmes County Central, they're going to battle out, and the Golden Laurel, they're going to go against Brookhaven. That is going to be the next matchup.
And West Point, I mean, they have the most state titles in the state for a reason, Nigel. They're always a force there in 5A, but a good season there for the Stone Tomcats, who dip out here just in the state quarterfinals, one step shy of the South State.
Oh yeah, you hate to see it, but
yeah. Yeah.
Plenty of offense out there, though.
Absolutely. We're going to take our first time out here of the night, but we're just getting started here.
Yeah, after the break, we'll have highlights from our 4A playoff games as well as our game of the week between Gulfport and Petal.